Welcome to Review Play. I wonder what we gon' view today. Everybody loves fun and play, and if you don't, you could go away. We treat you like a throwaway. Welcome to Review Play. I wonder what we gon' view today. Everybody loves fun and play, and if you don't, you could go away. We treat you like a throwaway. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Review Plays Action Figures Take on Skull Island, aka Monster Island. It's your host with the most, Dilo the Donavelli, and today we'll be doing a McDonald's Happy Meal review on Bruton the Iguanodon from the Disney and Pixar movie Dinosaur from the year 2000, literally Y2K itself. Okay, so for y'all that watch my channel, y'all can tell by the setup that we about to do the shelf spacing. That's the maximum height, length, width, and weight of the figure that you'll be displaying on your shelf. Let's start off with Bruton the Iguanodon's length. So, his maximum length from the tip of his snout to the end of his tail is 7 inches. So he's 7 inches long. Now let's do his height. So from the starting of his foot, or his toes or claws or whatever you want to call them, to the top of that hump on his back, that's 2 3/4 inches. Alright, now let's check out the width. So Bruton's width is 2 inches in the hind legs and 2 inches in the front legs. So his maximum width is 2 inches. Now, the question is, can anybody guess how much grams is he going to weigh on the scale? I'm gonna guess with y'all, and I'm gonna say around, I could say the figure feels quite light for the size that it is. So I'm gonna guess around 65 grams. 60 to 65 grams. I'll say 65 grams. Alright? So let's check it out. Okay, I was wrong. It's 69 grams. So if anybody guessed around 70 to 69 grams, even 65, y'all did good. And I'll give you a close-up of that real quick. Y'all can see it's 69 grams. Alright, so Bruton's maximum length is 7 inches, his maximum height is 2 3/4 inches, and the maximum width is 2 inches of shelf spacing. Okay, now we're moving on to details and articulation. Alright, so let's start off with the details on Bruton the Iguanodon's head, starting off with his pupils. So I'm gonna zoom in real quick to Bruton real quick. I'm gonna go off center where I want to go, but I'll fix that right now. Alright, and let's turn his head real quick so you can see those pupils. How's that for you guys? I think that's pretty good. So, taking a good look at his eyes, or his eye on that side, I think the artist or the painter who did the paint work did a good job. I don't know if this was machine done, but if it wasn't, the paint work on it, if that was human made or human done, human finished, that was a good job because there's no bleeding, none of that stuff like that. Let's see the next side real quick. Let's turn his head. So yeah, as you guys can see, it's not bad. Pretty simple but pretty effective, right? And y'all can see that he got stripes on his neck along and above his brows, along the side of his eyes, right? Here, let me zoom out real quick. Zoom out. Pick him up. So y'all could see. Hold up. There we go. All right. So y'all could see the stripes, the paint work that they did for this McDonald's figure on his neck, leading towards his eyes. That's how he was in the movie. Very accurate to how Bruton was in the movie. And Bruton was the lieutenant. He wasn't the boss man. He was the lieutenant for Kron, right? So he'll do the scouting. Like he'll bring a 1-2 guys or 1-2 iguanodons with him to scout the perimeter or whatnot, to look out for them carnosaurs, right? All right. So yes. Now back to the head. I'm loving the sculpting that they did. Very, very accurate to the adult iguanodons in the movie. The sculpting is real nice. A lot of skin texture or scale texture or texturing for the scale or the scales. It's very nice, going alongside of his back. All that right there. Texturing. Now right here, I don't know about that much because like as I said before in my other video when I reviewed Ema, she also had one of these on her back, and I don't know what that function is for. It doesn't make a sound or nothing. So if y'all remember what that was for, please put it in the comment section below, because as a child, you know, that part kind of irritated me. I just wish it was all one solid mold going all the way down, you know. But it is what it is. It's from McDonald's. It's what we got at the time, and still no complaints, because this is a pretty big figure from Mickey D's. Like, look at that. Anyways, back to the details. You can see that they continue the texturing all over this figure, going all the way down to the end of his tail. You can even see his tail is all like bitten off, chewed off at the end, because that happened in the movie. When he tried to escape. Y'all can see the teeth marks. His tail right there, y'all see that? They even added the detail with the teeth marks from the Carnosaurus. Alright? So, yeah, it's really nice. The material for the tail is rubbery, but it's like hard rubber, so it will last long. Like, this has been 25 years since I've held this figure, or not held it, but played. It's been 25 years. Just put it that way, okay? So you can see at the underbelly, all that texturing, all the details, the sculpting that they put in the figure, from the tail all the way up to the neck, to the tip of his chin, by his elbows, if that's what you want to call them. And at the bottom of his feet, you can see all of that detail, all that texturing, all the sculpting. It's very, 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 very good for a McDonald's figure. You know, they did not skip out on nothing really, you know, when it came on to texturing and detail and accuracy. You know, look at that rib cage, look at all the muscle in the feet. In the legs, the hind legs, the front legs, like proper, very proper. Like if I was to rate this concerning like details and everything, it would have been like a 9 out of 10. Like it would have been 10 out of 10 if this part was fully sculpted going back all the way down. It would have been a perfect 10 out of 10. But yeah, this is nice. I don't know if it's cause like I'm biased or because of my nostalgia, but yeah, I love the detail and the work on this figure. Minimum paint work, but it works. It's not like Jurassic. All right. For example, it's not like the Mayagera from Jurassic Park. Let me put him down real quick. Oh shoot! Did I say the Mayagera? I meant the Miragaya from Jurassic World. Like, here's the Miragaya from Jurassic World, and here's a McDonald's toy or action figure. And you tell me, like, look at this. I know this is not time for size comparison, but check it out. This is the Miragaya, and this is the Iguanodon from Disney's Dinosaur movie. And y'all tell me, you know? Pretty good for a McDonald's figure, right? Got your money's worth now, right? You know what I'm saying? And look, yes, this is minimum paint job for a Jurassic World figure, but to me, this doesn't work. this works. That doesn't work. They could have painted the tail. They could have painted over here the same bone color or whatever color. Like, it just doesn't work, you know? So yeah, that's what I want to say about that. Alright, we're gonna move on to the details. Not what am I saying, the details. We're gonna move on to articulation. Alright. So here we go. We're gonna start off with the head. So there's no left to right movements and there's no up and down. All joints are on a swivel, so you could turn his head 360. You could look left to right these ways. Right? Not bad. Right? Okay. And the 360 motion, okay? Now for his not hind legs, for his front legs, you could push up that much without feeling like you want to break the figure, and you could go back that much without feeling like you want to break the figure. All right, and that applies to both sides. Push up that much, back that much. All right. For the hind legs, you could push up all the way up, as long as you could go as far as here, dude. You know, this his front leg will, or his front foot will hinder the back leg from going any higher. And if you go in reverse and go backwards, you could, same situation. Well, not really. You could go back that much, which is very unnatural. You know, this will be the natural pose to go far back, I guess. Well, I'm thinking, yeah. But same thing for the next side. Go up that much, back that much, and that's about it for that. Now for the tail, it looks like there's a like it's supposed to be articulated, but for the other figure, what was it, Ema the Styracosaurus, it was the same situation. She had a seam right here for the tail, and it looks like you could move it, but it couldn't. But I think for the Iguanodon, you can slightly move the tail left to right. Too bad they didn't do that for the Styracosaurus, but they did do that for this figure, so I'm gonna count that as articulation. Alright, you guys can see that? I'm gonna count that as articulation for this figure. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of articulation on Bruton the Iguanodon. And I'm not gonna lie, I love this figure. Like, when I was a child, younger, like, this was a big thing to me because McDonald's never made them like this, like with full articulation, you know, especially for back in the year 2000, Y2K itself, right? So this one has a special place in my heart. I actually want to get the whole collection. I want to get well, what was the brontosaurus name again? Starts with the D. Darlene or whatever. Can't quite remember, but yeah, I want to get all 3 dinosaurs that came from the McDonald's Happy Meals package, and I think it came with also a few handheld puppets and a family of lemurs, right? So definitely want to get that, the whole collection, but more so the 3 dinosaurs that came in the collection for me, right? So for availability, you don't know, this is discontinued, can't get this no more at no McDonald's, but you can probably find it at any thrift shop or on Facebook Market, eBay, Kijiji, and I think that's about it. Yeah, good luck getting him if you want to add him to your collection. You know, because I'm going to show you just now when we're about to do size comparisons that you could definitely mix up this 25-year-old McDonald's Happy Meal figure with any JPJW dinosaur figure. Alright, here we go. Here we got Bruton the Iguanodon next to 3 Mega Blocks, Mega Constructs, Mega minifigures. We got Sergeant Woods, the German Shepherd Riley, and the Generic Soldier. Here we got Bruton the Iguanodon next to his McDonald's Happy Meal wave mate, Ema the Styracosaurus. Here we got Bruton the Iguanodon with a variety of different herbivores from Jurassic World and some made in China dinosaurs that you can mix and match or whatever you prefer. Here's Bruton the Iguanodon with 1964's Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Mothra. And finally, here's Bruton with the King of Skull Island himself, King Kong. If you made it this far in this video, thanks for watching. Your time is greatly appreciated. If you're enjoying this video on YouTube, hit the like button. And if action figures and dinosaurs is your thing, go ahead and subscribe. If you're watching this video on Rumble, hit the like button and give us a follow. You can also follow Review Play Action Figures on Instagram and Facebook. If not, Bruton the Iguanodon will charge at you Stampede style. We'll be coming to X and TikTok soon. Everyone have a nice day, keep collecting, stay safe, take care, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.